how long ago was that? Like, just how long was that in the works? It just seemed like such a high budget sort of video. Even though I know
for sure.
I mean,
for me,
yeah. So yeah, just how long was that in the works? And you did it at Shangri-La Studios, correct?
Yeah, Shangri-La.
Mm-hmm.
Well, regarding your first question, I mean, the entire collection I started working on in November, and the video portion, I mean, that came about. That was like last. I mean, I finished the collection, and then it's all about how I want to present it. And presentation is just as important as the actual material.
Yeah. And that weirdly, I've been reading like fashion theory lately, and they're talking about how like with like how things are ending up, that even the presentation is just becoming so much more predominant than like it once was. Like it was, I know that like runway shows were obviously such a big deal, but with like all the media platforms emerging, it's becoming like brands are starting to present their materials in like 1,000 different ways, and in like thinking about how they're going to display it on like a certain platform and another platform, X, Y, and Z. I don't know, and it's just interesting that you were thinking so much about it, and like I'm making a connection to just my own ratings, but it's just like you're sort of like you're not following anything. I think that it just is like, I don't know, I'm just bringing it up because it just speaks to that does seem to be the direction things are going. How do you feel about like fashion, like moving forward into this like ever more like digital space? Do you have any like general ideas when it comes to that stuff?
I mean, it's been like I feel like it's been like that. I mean, yeah. The past couple of years, from what I've seen, I mean, the presentation is becoming more vital and relevant than maybe so than the actual product itself, because it's like less and less people are going to stores these days, and that's the only thing you see. You don't see the clothing, and not everyone can afford these things or have access to certain products. So presentation is how it's delivered to the user first. And what was your second? You asked something else after that.
Just like how do you feel like just in general about like the space right now?
Especially because of COVID. I mean, people are. Not even in fashion, but every kind of company is thinking different in how they can engage users and engage their audience to purchase product and experience their story. But so I don't know, like for example, like the runway film that we made. I had this idea of doing a skit before the actual runway. First inspiration was Virgil Abloh's Louis Vuitton show. I think like the latest one he did for the Louis Vuitton men's spring collection. There's a huge choreographed dramatic skit before the actual runway. It was just beautifully choreographed and written, and I was like, whoa, that's I mean, people have done that before, but I saw that and I was like, that's the wave.
Yeah, it was crazy. When I saw that video at first, it really blew my mind in a similar way, and even like with that like grand opening, but then just how well choreographed just like the actual runway presentation was when they're all walking around, and it was like, I don't know, it was just super crazy.
That was so chaotic to film. Like, yes, it looks very bliss and relaxing to watch, and my friends were saying they give them goosebumps. But that was so chaotic. I was mad stressed when we were making that, because especially like I love one takes, and even Gabe complains to me now. He's like, "Bro, stop the one take. It's so stressful." But I love one takes because they get the viewer immersed into the content so much, and we did a one take. It was like 75% of the videos all in one take, and that was very chaotic. We had to choreograph that in like 1 hour because we were running out of time for our scheduled time slot at this studio. But I don't know. That was very chaotic, but it worked out.
Did you do like any like dress rehearsals or anything for that?
For what?
For the presentation. Like, did you have people come in like on a day before and like practice it at all?
No. Nobody there practiced anything. We had to do it all there. I mean, like I had garment fittings. I had a garment fitting session like a few weeks before that, but no, everyone that was there and all the models that were there, we had to tell them on the spot what to do. Yeah. And they were very cooperative.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like I feel like the really like just crazy part about it. And everybody that I showed it to, I was like at a birthday party actually with a friend while I watched that, and I showed it to them all, and they were all like saying the same thing about just the choreography. It was impressive. But what was your favorite? Do you have like a favorite personal fit from the show? I was curious about that while I was watching it.
No, they're all sick. I don't know. I like them all. Each has their own little bit of coolness and innovative design. In my opinion, I think the breadwinners out of the whole project, product wise, was like these pod bags that I made, and then like those balaclava sweaters. Those caught the attention a lot. Yeah. But no, they're all cool, I think.
Yeah. How was the balaclava sweater constructed, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I have these lovely ladies that I got a hold of. They knitted the sweaters for me, and I got in contact with them through. They made some balaclavas through me. And I mean, for me, like 2 years ago, I always used to wear them around campus and stuff, and I hit them up and I sent the concept and design and stuff, and they hooked it up, and it was a cool experience because working internationally, there's definitely a new experience that I had to work through because you work with extended deadlines and. They don't speak great English, so a little barrier there. But we got them done, and they're very talented. Shout out, Svitlana.
Right on. No, as soon as I saw those, I was like, that is an insane knit, man.
Bro, they came out crazy. They came out insane.
Yeah.